Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me for tonight's video. Thank you again to all my subscribers. As always, you are so appreciated. Love your comments. Keep them coming. Before we begin tonight's pour, I just wanted to catch everybody up. By the time you're seeing this particular video, we will be in Mayo doing the preparations for the radiation therapy that Dennis is going to be having for a period of time later on in October. So you should, I believe you're going to be seeing this on October 4th, and we're actually going to be in Mayo on the 3rd, which is my birthday. So we're going to spend my birthday in Mayo getting him prepped up and ready for his radiation therapy. So tonight's video is going to be on a 16 by 20 canvas, and we're going to do a black and white split tonight because I haven't done one of those in quite a while, and I'm going to use some colors that I've used in the past and see if I can get this 16 by 20 to come out as gorgeous as my, I believe it was a 24 by 36. Yeah, I think it was the 24 by 36 came out. So let me tilt the camera down and we're going to get started. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is our 16 by 20 canvas. And for a split tonight, I have already painted the sides in the black in the area that I want to do this split. So, and this has been leveled. So the split is going to run from this corner down and around just to here. So the bottom part is going to be our black, top portion is going to be our white. Okay, so again, the canvas has been leveled. I leveled them here, 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 and then both ways here. Just used a regular pencil just to draw my line so that I know when I pour on the black where to go to get the design I wanted. And then when I paint the sides, I use full strength paint, and I have the full strength of the Artist Loft black, and then just use a regular paintbrush, paint the sides in full, and then we'll use our pour paint for the rest. Got my popsicle stick out for scraping the underneath when we're done. And the colors that we're using tonight again are white, black. I have a little bit of this bronze left, so I'm hoping I have enough just to run one bead down there. We'll use that up. We're going to be using my Deco Art Metallic 24 karat gold. We are going to be using my Liquitex Basics copper. And we are going to be using my Liquitex Basics Prussian Blue. These colors go really, really well together. All right, I decided to switch out. Like I said, I have this little bit of bronze left, so I'm going to use that instead of using the silver. When I use the silver, it tends to fade out the black to gray, and the blue is fine when it gets lighter, but the white will do that anyway. Okay, so let's put on our black first. Let's move all these paints out of the way. We're going to put our black on first, and I'm just going to run my bead close to my pencil mark. Like so. And then we're going to use the spatula to guide it where I want it. So we're just going to push it up to the mark, like so. And any extra we're going to push away from there, because when I blow this out, I want to blow out the colors, not necessarily much of the black itself. So then I just run this across, like I said, across the line, cover up that pencil mark, and then let's finish off here and down the sides. The reason I paint the black on the edges is because the edges are hard to cover when you're using a white canvas to cover them in black. So I run the full strength down the sides to cover that, and then run this on top of it, and then we have good coverage. Okay, looks beautiful. Nice and smooth right now. Wipe off my spatula. And it'll be ready to use again with a quick rinse. Okay, so let's close that up and move this one off to the side. And we'll pull out our white. Okay, my white, I'm just going to take the cap off and pour it on that way, like so. Alright. A lot running off already. Grab what I can and put it back up on the canvas. Okay, now it's usually easier to blow out the main color, which is my white, but I wiped off my spatula, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the spatula again to cover my sides and to get the white covered. What I'm going to do is gently push it over the sides to make sure I've got good coverage on my edges, and then push it down toward the black, like so. They will combine. There we go. Okay. So they're against each other because you don't want any holes. You want them to, all the little blank spots to be filled in. A gap in there. There we go. Okay, so now we will let this settle down again so this can close up. Down over there. Like so. A lot of white over here again, so I'm going to pick up some of that white to fill in the gap. Fill in a little bit nicer, but it didn't. So I'm going to not waste this paint. I'm just going to grab it and fill in. And then we'll torch the bubbles too. Okay, check for coverage on the edges. And a little bit more on this edge up here. Let's pour it down the edge like so. I'll check those in just a minute. Oh, there was some black in here, I see. I must have hit that. It's not a big issue because we're going to be blowing it out anyway, and there may be some black, white, etc. up there anyway, so we'll be fine. Okay, got that. I'm just going to check. I have a lot of white here, so I'm just going to check to make sure I've got some up here. So. Bubbles. Just making sure some of these bubbles and things are actual bubbles and not globs of paint. But most of these paints I mixed up earlier today, so I expect them to have a lot of bubbles, just not any clumps. Oh, okay. So I'm going to fill in. Another spot. Oh, right there. Okay, that looks good now. All right. Again, I'll come around to the edges, or to the edges again once we're done blowing this out. Okay, let's torch. Bubbles in the black that I had just mixed up, and I'm seeing and now feeling few little bumps in the white. So we're gonna mush them down, and if they don't come out, if they don't smooth themselves out, we'll take them out. You can just feel just ever so slightly the little tiny globs of paint. And when you refill a bottle like I do, the paint can get pulled off the sides of the emptied, or the bottle that's running low, so you can get some globs at any time. Okay, that looks good. A lot of bubbles in the black because I just mixed that black up. Alright, so let's start out with this bronze and use that up. And I'm just going to double check to make sure it's even still good, because it has been sitting for quite a while. But I really hate wasting paint, so if I can use it, I like to use them up. Let's see. Nope, that's still fine. So we'll give it a little mix. And that will be our first color down. Alright. Bronze, here we go. There we go. Okay, here we go with the bronze. Clogs in that too. Alright, so there's not enough left in here to finish. So we'll use it for correcting the sides later if we need to. Okay, next. So we have gold, we have copper, and we have our Prussian blue. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm not going to put the gold next to the bronze. I'm going to use the copper. Copper will be our next color. Like so. And then I'm going to put in my Prussian blue. Okay. And then we'll top it with gold. My metallics have lots of bubbles in them because, like I said, they were all mixed up today. The Prussian blue was mixed up weeks ago, so it's fine. Alright, let's torch the bubbles. Then I'm going to add a little bit more blue. Okay, and then I'm going to add some more of the Prussian because I really like the Prussian colors. So let's do that and torch it again. Okay, we are set. Let's blow this one out and see how it comes out. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to use the flower. Because of the small attachment on the flower, and I think I can get more petals that way. I was thinking about using the Revlon, but since my space is so small, I'm going to use the flower. Alright, here we go. Wow, the shimmer in here already is amazing. Wow. And I like the little cells that are happening. I'm going to torch these down here because this one's got cells, this one does, but there's nothing coming up here yet. So let's see if we can get something to come up in there. The gold is gorgeous. Wow. I love this color combination. It's so pretty. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. It's just, the shimmer is just amazing through here. Lost some of it here and here, but through here, the shimmer is just crazy. I almost want to add some gold and shimmer it up that way, but we know what happens when we do that. I'm just tilting this up because I want to make sure that it stays up and that it isn't actually drawing back down this way. If it is, I'm going to put popsicle sticks underneath it. I cannot believe the shimmer down here. It's so pretty. Wow. That is amazing. Okay, let me grab the camera. I want to show you this. So I'm going to scrape the edges now because I do not want to lose what's happening on here. So I'm going to scrape the edges to maintain our composition. And then I have one spot here done, needed fixing. This over here is just flowing down beautifully, so again I'm going to scrape it again, and if it continues to feel like it's all falling off this way, I'm going to tilt this up because I don't want to lose all that. Alright, I'm going to grab camera, I'll be right back. Okay, so here is our composition. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. The gold and that bronze are just shimmering already. So let me bring you down and show you. I can't believe how much shimmer is coming out of this painting already. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? It's just like everywhere on here. This whole section is gorgeous because it's just shimmering. And then this one has so many beautiful cells and such character. And you can see the copper on this one. I mean, you can see the copper over here too, but you can see the copper outlining there, and then outlining this little petal with the bronze and the blue. And then we come down here, and there is some crazy little cells and shimmering and shadowing along the black. And then over here as well. That is so pretty. And I love all the shimmer that you can already see. So you can imagine once it has high gloss coating on it, how much it will shine. But I think this little section here, just when you look at it in the light, the shimmer on this, that's I think my favorite spot while it's wet. When it's dry, all of this will shine. It'll be gorgeous. Alright, so let me see if I can get up here again, show you the whole thing. And that is a 16 by 20. Alright, so let me know what you think about this one. Do you like the color combination? I know I've used this color combination on a couple other paintings that were really a good, big success. But each time you pour them in a different order, they come out differently. And this one is another one that I think is absolutely gorgeous. So, but I like to know what you think. So if you would please let me know in the comments what you think about this color combination and this painting, that would be great. And until my next video in 3 days, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.